Ready.
Oh, hold on. Good. Calling back to order the September 16th, 2015 regular meeting of the Township Committee. If everybody could please rise to join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approval of minutes for the regular and closed meeting of August 26, 2015. Do I hear a motion as on the minutes as circulated?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mr. Mills, I'm going to turn it over to you. I think we got a great car for public auction tonight. So,
my favorite part, Mayor.
do we have pictures? And do we know what it do?
The township is pleased to offer for public bid a certain 2000 Acura Integra vehicle number as noted, possessing a junk title, which should give some indication of its potential worth. The upset price is $100, and I'll tell you what happens is if no one reaches that level of bid, it's turned over to the facility that's been storing it as partial compensation for the storage charges. So, having said all that, as is where is, we open now for public bid the 2000 Acura Integra. Does anyone care to make an opening bid of $100? I see $100 not coming up once, not coming up twice. Fair warning, the vehicle struck off, sold to the Township of Morris. Thank you for your attention, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, have you ever thought about a career in that job?
Oh, he's good.
I don't inspire the crowd.
Mr. Quinn, report of the bid committee.
Thank you, Mayor. Just wanted to report on the bids for the Butterworth Sewer Treatment Plant Control Panel project. This went out to bid and took bids on July 15th. We did not receive any bids. We rebid it. It came back in August the 12th. Only one bid was received. The bid that was received was much higher than our consulting engineers' estimate for it. Based on that, and according to the local public contract law, the recommendation to the Township Committee is to reject the bids. It also gives us the latitude now to try and negotiate for a price with a contractor that is what we consider a little bit closer to our engineering cost estimate on that. If we're unsuccessful on that, then we would rebid this out at a later date as a much bigger project with other things that we have taken place at the sewer treatment plant.
Okay.
So with that recommendation comes a resolution for the Township Committee's consideration.
Okay. And that's an add-on, that's
192.
192? Okay.
No, that's the...
That's it. 192.
Yes, it's 192-8.
Okay. 92 is
Yeah, rejecting.
control panel.
Yeah, that's the title here.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
We did the
Okay, I thought it was a sewer treatment.
right. We did
Okay, sorry.
No,
I didn't mean to create any undue confusion.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. We don't have any other cars for you, so we'll continue to move on.
Delay the meeting unnecessarily.
Anything else, Mr. Quinn?
No, sir, that is it.
Okay.
That's my report, sir.
Resolutions, 181-15 through 193-15. Do I hear a motion on the block of resolutions?
I'll offer the resolutions, Mr. Mayor.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Roll.
Mrs. Johnson? Yes. Mr. Mercusa?
Yes.
Mr. Nunn?
Yes.
Mr. Sisler?
Yes.
Mayor Coker?
Yes. Okay, we've come to the point of the meeting for public commentary. I'm going to ask that you step up to the microphone, keep your comments to 5 minutes or less. Please state your name and address.
Hello, how are you doing? My
Good.
name's Jim O'Reilly.
Speaking into the microphone, Mr. O'Reilly,
Can you
please.
hear me?
Not, bring it closer to you. That way.
Can you hear me now?
You
You
guys
got it.
Okay. 50 Independence Way. Just wondering, are these vehicles, I would buy any used car from you in the first place.
You would or would not?
You just have that look, you instill confidence as a used car salesman. These auction vehicles, are they operable actually? Could you take them out on the street, or would you get it?
With a tow truck,
Okay,
it probably doesn't run.
okay. The bid on the streeter pool, is that necessary in order for the, whatever's being done, is it necessary in order for the streeter pool to open next year? And what work would it include?
You're referring to the,
Bid that was just discussed.
that was the Butterworth Sewer Treatment Plant.
Oh, you mentioned streeter pool, didn't you?
No.
Oh, because there was something on the streeter pool, wasn't there?
No.
There's no work on the streeter pool? Nothing to bid on the streeter pool?
No, that was previously done.
Oh, okay.
That was awarded at the August meeting.
Okay, well, okay, that's all, in order that we can all get to the debate.
Thank you, sir. Anybody else care to make comment to the Township Committee?
Move we close the public portion, Mr. Mayor, seeing nobody.
Second, do I hear a second?
Second?
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Consent calendar as distributed. Do I hear a motion on the consent calendar?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Commentary by the Township Committee. Mr. Mancuso.
Thank you. It's my honor to read you something that was in the local newspaper today. Matthew D. Nunn, an attorney with Einhorn, Harris, Ausher, Barbarito, and Frost, has been selected for inclusion in the 2015 New Leaders of the Bar, a list published annually by the New Jersey Law Journal. Nunn joined the firm in 2011 after serving as an assistant prosecutor in Morris County, previously clerked for judges Sabatino and Bonzanalis. He's a graduate of Rutgers Law School in Camden, where he was a member of the Law Review, currently a member of the governing body of Morris Township, and previously was Morris Township prosecutor. I'd just like to say we're very, very proud of you, and good luck, sir. Our best wishes. Accolades. There was a team who comes from the South that is, they speak with a drawl, but the coach doesn't, because the coach comes from Morris Township. Tim's brother and the Atlanta Falcons won their first game. Tim's brother is the coach of the team. Yes?
Yes,
Sir.
Just wanted to be sure.
Yes, sir.
It was something I wanted to ask you. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's great.
But we're very, very proud, and you know, Tim is doing Herculean duty by going back and forth and seeing all the games and stuff like that. But what I ask you is, what are you going to do this Sunday when the Falcons play the Giants?
I'm a Jets fan,
You
so.
You can just leave it.
Thank you, sir.
Two quick things. We were at the closing of the Ginty Pool this past week, and I'd just like to say what a wonderful, wonderful place that is, a wonderful job that the committee and the builders and everybody else has done on that. Everybody has wonderful things to say about it. And we had a groundbreaking on Sunday morning for the streeter pool being built. It will be, from what I hear, essentially the same configuration as the Ginty pool. And so you can look forward to, by next summer, having the streeter pool open. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Ms. Johnson?
Uncharacteristically, I have no further comment except to congratulate Mr. Nunn. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Nunn?
So for those of you that don't know, September 17th starts Constitution Week, which I think the mayor will be speaking about very shortly. And a lot of people forget that, you know, we have this thing, the Constitution, and it's the baseline of what all of our laws are based on. The great thing about technology is that anyone in this audience can go onto iTunes, if you have iTunes. You can hear lectures from Yale, Harvard, Stanford, on every aspect of the United States Constitution. So for example, when you hear the news media talking about the separation of church and state, I don't know if anyone knows this, but those words do not appear in the United States Constitution anywhere. In fact, it was several years later, someone wrote a letter in the government referring to separation of church and state. So that's in the news media right now, and you'll hear those phrases. But that's the type of thing you could learn, and it takes a half hour. Some of the lectures are a half hour, 45 minutes. So that's more of a civics comment for me, that this is out there, it's available. There's some of the best professors in the world are at those institutions, and you don't have to pay $100,000 a year to get the same lectures that some of the students got 5 years ago. So that's my comment.
Great. Mr. Sisler.
I wanted to congratulate Patrick O'Shea, who we are about to approve on the consent calendar for position firefighter class 2, effective October 1st. I'd also like to congratulate and thank Patrolman Dombrowski and Benninghouse, who actually took down a very mentally ill and dangerous individual at train station the other day. He had a BB gun in his waistband, but you can't really tell. Those types of incidents can go wrong very fast, and those two officers from Morris Township really did a fantastic job to make sure that they were safe. The people on the platform were safe, as well as the individual that they arrested. So, thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Just a couple of comments. First, again, I want to extend my congratulations to Matt Nunn. Honor very well deserved. He's been a very welcome addition to this board. Bright, I always say bright kid because you're a bright kid, but you're bright, intelligent, bright, great ideas. He's been terrific on this board, and thank you for that, and congratulations on the honor. I say this every year. Next meeting we have will be pretty much knee deep into leaf season. Please, when you put the leaves at the curb, not out in the street, and make sure they are not covering any storm drains. They clog the storm drains, it leads to some flooding, not to mention the leaves get into the water supply, and large amounts of them can be contaminatory. So again, please, you know, the leaves will be down come our next meeting. They'll be coming down, and there'll be piles in the street. So let's try to keep as many of those off the street as possible, and especially not over or on top of storm drains or near storm drains. Ginty Pool and now Streeter Pool are closed. The Streeter Pool renovations will be beginning shortly, and hopefully we will hope for a mild winter. I said that last year and we got zapped with a bad one, so hopefully it just didn't jinx us. Hopefully we'll hope for a little milder winter so we can get opened on time. Ginty Pool was a huge success. We still hear accolades coming in from residents all over the place, and it's terrific. On that note, as Mr. Nunn said earlier, 2015 U.S. Constitution Week, Mayoral Proclamation Week of September 17th through the 23rd. Secondly, a mayoral appointment to our Board of Ethics to Ms. Lisa Kronacchia, who's here with us tonight. Congratulations for a unexpired 5-year term expiring December the 31st, 2015. Consideration of monthly reports. So here a motion on the reports.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And the bills. We're going to pay the bills. $11,554,773.17. Do I hear a motion on the bills?
Moved.
Second? Roll call.
Mrs. Johnson?
Yes.
Mr. Mancuso?
Yes.
Mr. Nunn?
Yes.
Mr. Sisler?
Yes.
Mayor Godfrey?
Yes. Wow. Do I hear a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
We are adjourned. Have a good evening, everybody. Enjoy the debate.